Central Storm?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Not this dude. The hideaway. Oh, so that place became an ocean. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Finish with that log.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
We have a fourth channel. I had to level up this shit. It's not like this shit wasn't hard enough to level up at all. But fuck me, right?
All operations are suspended until...
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventure.
Yes, please.
This morning.
Hey, no, don't be weird, bro.
Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. And not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
I mean, yeah, that's great.
Any day now.
Oh, yeah, that's word. I didn't ask for it. I was just talking about this.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
This fucking game fucking me, bro. I can't even... What you call it? Level up properly.
That one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Ninetails.
You know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was
Karama?
especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that
He
you've
knows
come
it grips.
for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash.
Damn. You talk about the summon Odin.
Dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind.
I have that map.
The Holy
In the
Empire,
limited edition.
Dalmacian Republic,
I haven't opened it yet because that shit
Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friend
unnecessary.
Sarah. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Limited? Yeah, bro. Or the deluxe edition.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Yeah, no missions. No side missions at least. Is it the same or is it different? Oh. You're gonna need to believe with Chris Brown right now? What the fuck?
Lawsman
Just because I say she's not cheating?
Now that is a name I have not heard
Bro,
for a long
it-
time.
It would bug the fuck out of me if a lot of niggas was cheating and they get to go all these events.
Clive, you were missed.
That's why I don't get it.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours.
Like right now, they were fucking promote.
Does lemon tarts. Would that I
I don't know what it says on the title. She might be lying.
Alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what
It's to the North Star.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
A fist to the nose hair. Watch
Not
Bobo.
too nice to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. However well they
Nigga, I just talked to one like 8 hours ago.
From us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
They get that Squid Games dub.
We must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Squid Games dub is wild.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Oh shit, he don't have to work too. Ooh.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
And what can I do for you?
God, what the fuck's wrong with her eye? Y'all see this shit?
We won't hear me complaining.
Even though it's even more good than the old one was. Get my own store, counter, and things to this.
The only drawback.
This is the consistent ability to wreck it. Is like the orders and autos, bargaining orders.
Still,
Paying the euros and the price I have. Okay. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies.
remember it like it was
Or-
yesterday.
Yeah, damn. And we was all waiting to treat to Euros welcome. If you hard, you hard. Oh shit. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, why is it low? Oh no, we heard it. Alright.
What's he gonna do? Oh!
He's pulling his cock out!
Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. But never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me to all the way save us.
Go on then.
Bro, I have so much shit. Yeah, where will this help me at? Elixir. Wait, healing. Reduce healing potency of potions by 20. I kind of want to keep that on then. What are equip times? I should keep that on then. Damn. I like that one better.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the turret.
The reading table. Our reports, letters, and other important missives addresses to Clive are delivered to the blah blah reading table. I don't know why it just said reading table. It said just showing the icon. In a chamber, new mattresses will always be arriving, so make you a point to check the reading table upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic Army marches to the Empire to inside in the middle. Okay, it's been over to the front. Something is. Okay.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
What do you mean by that? The fuck do you mean by that? Nigga, what the fuck? Oh. They're doing it in TikTok. What do you mean by that? You just looking at them like... Meanwhile, in other territories. Oh, we got a Yuffie in a group now.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Nah, far from it.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
I would have been clapping. You wildin'. Oh, boy.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Dang, that's all. Not gonna lie, your boy kinda getting tired. I wanna play more.
What do we know,
We're
Otto?
gonna go to like 30-30.
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual.
Damn.
Somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming their
My posture.
holy throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Damn. And it had to hit me with a side mission. Of fucking course. Cause it's not like we have to do it. Oh, boy.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything.
Anything from a wiki? What the fuck?
Water doesn't agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our
Hey, go fuck a fruit or something, bro.
Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got
He pee on his balls.
left in him.
What the fuck's wrong with y'all days?
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright, we good. Chad didn't prioritize it. Yep. This is when it gets weird again. These comments.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Easy. Coochie. Fuck it.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
We got fast travel in this game. What's it? Call it, bro. What's supposed to call it a quest right there, bro. Like, get more of this shit. Yeah, I needed to. Why they put me all the way up here, though?
Finish with that log. Welcome back, Sid.
Bro, my name is Clive. Be Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Fine is
Whoa.
one way of putting it.
That nigga about to hit the pin. Like my nigga Felix.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
You said find me some wax and think about to hit the dab pen like crazy.
Himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Oh, oh.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are.
It's gray now. It used to be green, but now it's gray. The present has color.
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right. You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march. Any idea where? Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here. We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid. You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Let's do it.
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us.
Oh, yeah, she said that shit, bro. I made me feel like she was racist, but I'm not gonna cap.
Souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can...
She might as well say it, Nick.
Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
The fuck? Is that a chocobo? He ain't got nobody. See, cool. He cool. I think that's supposed to like just hit while they surround him. And
Are we too late?
probably.
Must be someone inside.
Yep. I guess halfway stone. That person's. Yeah.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Damn. Or you niggas.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
To me, please!
Useless, cause I ain't got time for them niggas.
You're finished.
No, I never seen that shit before. That was dope. That was dope.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. Bro, what if I did like one of those streamers do? Fall asleep in the stream.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
We still got some time. Damn.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
You ain't down?
Clive. He's breathing.
What the fuck you mean?
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mad to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
Are you through? These?
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No,
It's
they
baggy
didn't.
there.
But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from
Yeah,
their beds.
why you getting stuffed in a fucking
themselves at the Imperials so
Lord?
the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
damn, bro. The more I do, the more they do. But ain't just me, the dog. Ooh. Think we would call it quits right here.